Ashley, can you see me?
We can't see you yet, no.
Okay.
Ratik.
Hi, Ratik, how are you?
I'm okay. Hey, Chad. How you guys
Nice
doing?
to see you.
Same to you. Thank you. So, Miss Ashley, I have a question.
I have to ask you, do you consent to be on live and potentially go platforms?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't remember if you remember the time when I said, oh, my boyfriend is in the army. I don't have to spend any money. It's always like do you remember that conversation? And I wanted to go back to school.
Yeah, and you also came up about an outfit too. I remember you coming up about an outfit.
Right. So I started school, but now I have a problem. So he's in the army. He graduated. Now he's now home and whatever. He texted me like a few days ago. We've been together like for a few years. I want to say 4 years, going 5 years. I've been encouraging him through school, whatever the case may be. So then he texted me a few days saying, I need a break. How do you feel about that? I said, I'm not really feeling one. He said, well, I think like I need a year break to work on myself. So in my head, I'm like, why do you need a year to work on yourself? Like, why can't we do it together as a team? He's like, oh, it's not really like a team thing. So where do we go from here? And I find myself, I'm still trying to process. Now I'm not doing good in school, like I'm failing. I used to go to the gym. I'm not going to the gym a lot. And I'm not really eating as how I'm supposed to. I mean, I eat, but not like how I usually eat, not like unhealthy or whatever, because I've lost like a lot of weight in the gym. I've seen progress, and that's what keeps me, going. But now I'm just like, I'm failing school, and where do I go from here?
No. That should have been it for you. Once we start failing out of school, once we start finding ourselves depressed, anxious on the couch, all we're thinking about is that other human being, especially if that's not even your husband, you don't have kids with this man, it's time to let it go, babes.
Right.
Oh, so that's it. So once you start to feel a certain way, just let it go. Just throw the shit away. That's why when divorces are initiated, 80% of the time is by women. Because of advice like this. This is the shit they give to each other. Right? And this lady right here, Ashley, looking like I don't know. She looks like a caricature or something. Is married, 62 years old. This is the type of advice that these women out here are getting. My suggestion would be, depends on, how staunch he is on, he just needs a break, he don't want to work on it, blah, 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 blah. A year, whatever it is. Let's, some therapy. Let's go to a male counselor. Yes, I said male, not female. Let's go to a male counselor. It does not make sense to me for a woman to get relationship advice from a woman. And no, that's the man. Ask the men in your life. And if he's a man, he will tell you. Hell, I'll tell you, it's pretty easy. Just be cooperative and don't expect me to act like you. Other than that, the shit is not that hard. Y'all make the shit difficult. And then you come on the internet. You don't have anybody in your personal life that you can talk to about this, that you value their opinion. Just throw the shit away. He said he needed 1 year break. We ain't gonna work through nothing. Just throw it away. get divorced. You gotta be out of there. Fuck it.
Right.
And I think you already know that, but you need the confirmation.
Right. I knew that, but I felt like I just needed to, like, hear it again. But, like, my thing is, I have another question before I go. I texted him saying, because he didn't really give me, like,
something else, though. Kudos. Nah, freeze frame is terrible. But kudos to this lady. Right. Because she came on here with her all natural self. She got braces. Look, there's nothing like improving yourself, right? And I've always had this thing. I mean, with braces, it's just something good. It's just, yes. I don't know why. Never dated a woman with braces. Never been with a woman with braces. But if I saw a woman with braces, it's just something about some braces. But yeah, kudos to her, man. She come on here all natural. She got her hair up in the bun. She probably, out and about, just, making some runs, probably paying some bills or, whatever the case may be. Love to see natural. Love it.
Clarity or whatever the case may be. He just said, like, I need a break. So I'm like, is it okay? I think I texted him last night. I said, is it okay, like, if we have, like, a face-to-face to see, like, if I can get some type of clarity? And he was like, okay, we can, but I don't really know what else to say. In my head, I'm like, should I even just...
Ooh, yeah,
right.
It sounds like there's somebody else. He's already started something new with somebody else, and he's already made up his mind that it was over with you. Before he even told you, he already made up his mind. Yeah, it's nothing you can say. There's no convincing him. There's no lip gloss. There's no perfume that you can wear to get him back. He's already made up his mind.
Yeah, I was saying that to my mom too. Yeah. Oh, and you said that he did say he's mentally checked out. He did say that. Now that you said that, he said he is kind of mentally checked out. So I don't even think.
I mean, he said he mentally checked out. Yeah, if a man says that, yeah, he's. But that doesn't mean that there's anybody else. It does not mean that at all. But she's the victim in this. She's just Miss Peachy Perfect Pie. Just perfect. She has no flaws. She hasn't done anything wrong. She's been just a model. I can't remember if she said she was married or not, but she's just been the model, just mate, girlfriend, wife, whatever the case may be. She just been this perfect. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's like, yeah, I need a break. About a year. I meant to. Just for no reason whatsoever. Newsflash. Men don't know. For a man to leave a relationship or a marriage, it has to be something extraordinary. Really. We'll put up with all type of shit. And then if you and then again, we don't know all the information. And then if you got kids involved on top of that, we will put up with more shit. Right? For a man to leave a relationship, you gotta be doing something. You're not just perfect over here. You're not just the blossom. You're not just the blossom in the middle of the weeds. That's not you. But of course, Ashley, hopefully she'll ask her, why do you think the man wants to take a break?
Think it's even worth like doing this meetup tomorrow.
But that's where you need to get. And let me say this to all the ladies here. Do you know the point in a relationship where you get where it clicks? Like you just like, you know what? I don't like him no more. You need that moment right now where something clicks and you're like, all right, I'm done. I'm moving on. I'm about to get in my head in the books. I'm working out and I'm not looking back. I don't know that you had that moment yet because you still want closure.
I do. Yeah.
So you need to let him go. It's time to let him go.
Yeah, because like even at sometimes I see myself like even at work, I'm at work and like just breaking down. Like I'm working and out of nowhere I'm breaking down.
Okay.
So let me ask you this. What did he do that was so astronomical, out of this world, that you can't seem to let him go? What was it
So
about
the
him?
thing is,
That he
been through.
said that no other man on planet Earth can do.
Mhm. Okay, so the thing is, it comes back to the first part where I said earlier, like previously before then, he's the type, like, I've always like been in a relationship and I was always the giver. He is the giver. Like, he's there mentally, like he'll like, I'm gonna give him his flowers when like is doing whatever. Like, he checks on me, are you home safely? Because like I work at night. Did you eat? How your day going? Like, he do what he was supposed to do. But now I'm just trying to figure out, like, where did it.
Hold on. Hold on. So you're saying he checked on you, made sure you got home. He said, did you eat? He said, did you get in the bed? He gave you conversation.
I mean, we go on trips. Like, even for my birthday, we did like all inclusive. We went to Miami. We were supposed to go out on the islands.
I'm not just saying a money thing. I don't want you to think it's just a money thing, a materialistic thing. I'm not trying to boil it down to that, right? But I'm just trying to see, what is it that you can't let go? How has he really changed your life? After you held him down for him being in the military for years, did he say, you know what, babe, for holding me down for a year, I'm putting a ring on it. I want to make sure you're not with it.
How the fuck no? She holding him down for being in the military. You don't know what the... I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years. Holding you down? Do you know what we go through in the military? You're not holding me down. That's pretty much a fucking insult. Somebody in the military, how are you holding them down? Unless you're looking for this extravagant lifestyle that a lot of women are looking for, because you're not going to have no extravagant lifestyle in the military, right? Holding me down? What? I had to go out into the field and be out here for 5-7 days just training. No home cooked meals, no bathing, just brushing teeth. I'm in a trench 2 days, right? But holding me. What? I'm on a submarine for 6 months. What? And you're holding me down?
With anyone else?
Yeah, he did, but I took it off.
Hold on. I want to make sure you're not stressed while you're, I don't want you to be stressed while you're in school. These are the things I'm trying to understand. Go ahead.
No, he did gave me like a promise ring or whatever, even though any guy can do that. But since like whatever we're going through, like,
just
I took it off because
that.
I'm just like what is the point? But like, even since like we're in school, he said like if he was supposed to move like to another state or something like that, I can't really go with him just because of the fact like I have a child, but it's not for him, and I'm in school, so I'm just like, you know what I'm
See. Those are the details that we need to know. You got another man's child. It is counter to a man's instinct to raise somebody else's child. I was gonna say we can't do it. We can, but it's just always like eggshells. It's always eggshells, right? So even if we had an agreement up front, right? He got to deal with you. He got to deal with your child. And possibly he'll have to deal with a baby dad, right? And I don't care what. It's like disciplining the child. Like, I didn't whoop my children. I did not. And I would feel even more weird if I had to whip someone else's child. That's like, if you have to whip this, if you whip your own child, okay, that's discipline. You taking care of business. If you gotta whip somebody else's child, you feel like that's abuse. At least I do. So why even get involved with that? But he still chose to, right? So that's where we at.
I'm saying, like, he needs to work on him physically, and then he'll check back in within a year.
Okay, so either it's two things. He's moved on, he's found someone else, or maybe he's in a space where he's having some type of life crisis, or he's going through something and he wants to go down that path alone.
No.
Either which way, good, bad, or indifferent, you can't let yourself crumble.
He don't necessarily have to have some type of fucking life crisis. He probably just chose not to deal with her. Which, again, there's a lot of details we just don't know. Is the baby daddy in the picture? Is he around? This, that, and the other. You know, how old is the child? Is it a male or a female? Right? You know what I'm saying? Because especially like a female child, depending on the age or anything, that child, female, can allege anything. Because children in general, they don't want nobody else around their mom but their dad. They believe me, been through it. She had 4 children. 4. Although on the surface, they were nice to me. They were very nice to me. But you could just like see and feel like it was never said. They never treated me bad or anything. You can just feel like, what the fuck is he doing? Right? And you see the child, even these grown, they all of them grown pretty much. One was 16-year-old boy. Kind of see him being a 16-year-old boy. Right? So he's going through what us 16-year-old boys at the time, what we do. Hormones going up and down, testosterone going up and down. We don't know what's left, right, or whatever. Just seeing him doing that, being a normal 16-year-old boy. Talk to his mother in a certain way or something. I can only but say or do so much. And then the grown children, they were not children, but they were acting away towards their mother because there was no man involved. And I can only say or do so much. It's just a whole lot that goes into it when you have a kid. Y'all women don't understand that shit.
Especially if you have a child.
Right.
I'm not saying you can't be emotional, you can't have a moment, but we got to keep our kind of head in the game. So that means I loved him. We had a great time. I enjoyed the best moments with him, right? But right now he's in a season where he doesn't want me to be a part of his life. And I have to accept that. And now I got to be a better version of who I was. So now it's time to level up. I'm not just saying
level up. How's she going to level up?
Mentally, the thing.
Here, I knew, but I just needed to hear it. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, chat.
This is terrible advice. What's she gonna level up to? What is she gonna level up to? Look at her. Level up to what? And you have a kid, right? So she's a 4, right? At best. She get points from me and probably men like me because she's all natural. All right. So let's take her up to a 6. Not even from a look standpoint, just for being natural, from a 4 to a 6. Now we gonna take you back down because you got somebody else's child. Understand that. But that's gonna be the end of this video. If you're on Facebook, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. You can go over to YouTube and look up Mr. Info 5000. Peace.